Welcome everybody. If you're here from Bioshock 1, my full play of that, remastered, thank you. Thank you for moving on to part 2. If you're just joining here, just know that we just played through the whole first game and we're starting the second game now. There will be a playlist on the right for you to jump throughout Bioshock 2. You'll have to go to youtube.com/codewallgaming and check the other playlist if you want to see the first game. Also remember twitch.tv/hazesthatchase is the best place to see what we're doing live and in real time. I recommend following and or subbing on both with your notifications on if you want to be one of the first people aware and involved for any of it. Jumping into Bioshock 2, I'm going to give a very, very, very brief summary of what we're going into just to catch people up who didn't play the first game or that haven't really seen it in a while, 1 or 2, and they just kind of need a refresher. So basically Bioshock 2 is by 2K instead of 2K with Irrational Games. I don't know the full story as to whether it was Ken Levine or Irrational Games or who it was that didn't want to continue on to a 2, but 2K went on and made the game. And then when it came time to do Infinite, Irrational Games was involved again. So there's a whole debate, like 1 and Infinite are the 2 real games and 2's not canon, but it is. It's 100% canon, and they have confirmed that. But anyway, if this game seems a little bit different, maybe like, for example, the Little Sisters look different, that is because it is made by 2K and not Irrational Games as the sole and main creators of the game. The last thing I just want to say is when you jump into this game, you are playing as a Big Daddy. As a Big Daddy this time around, named Delta. The first part of the game, prequel, takes place before Bioshock 1. The second part of the game, and by that I mean the remaining 95%, takes place after Bioshock 1, 8 years after Bioshock 1. I just want to get that out of the way now, just for anybody that might be confused when you see this. The opening prequel is before Bioshock 1, before Rapture went to shit, and the rest of the game, the main game, takes place after Bioshock 1. Again, this is before Bioshock 1. Rapture is still a thriving city. The dream of Andrew Ryan.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
They do look slightly different. They look a little bit more human.
Daddy.
Delta, that's you. Hell yeah. That's traumatic.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
It's weird to see Bioshock before everything went to shit. Oi!
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
And then it cuts to the classic Bioshock screen, water dripping down. I love it, dude. I Love it. Alright, so now we are after Bioshock 1 has already happened. I believe about 8 years after Bioshock 1's ending.
Hello, can you hear me? You're
Look at that. Your melee weapon is the drill in this game. Although you will notice there is fuel in the bottom left, but... Now you've come out of a Vita chamber. Now how did that happen? So, quick little catch up. I think a lot of it's straightforward, but just in case you're confused, you've now woken up 8 years later after that scene we've just seen. Somehow you're here. Somehow you're alive. You don't know why. You don't know who. You also don't know that Rapture's gone to shit. This is the first you're seeing. When you shot yourself, Rapture had been a thriving city. Obviously, there were still splicers and people who were trying to get their hands on Adam, but you saw there were still parties and people living normally. So we pick up from here, and you're just as confused as you possibly can be. Onward and forward. Alright, B, that's the other one. Okay, double melee. Now, we've never seen something like that before. You're getting introduced to something brand new. My daddy's smarter than Einstein. Do you have a big daddy? You do.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
Daddy!
God, that's so depressing. So, in this game, Atlantic Express train works as like the hub between levels. You're gonna see... You kind of just hop on the train. Instead of chapter select, you hop on a train and say, take me to this area. And that's how you can replay things and go back for things you missed. Ooh, a dead Big Daddy. I got my rivet gun! Hell yeah! In case you were worried that there's no guns in this one, which, honestly, when I first played this, it turned me off a little bit that you start with the drill, because I was like, this is cool, but please tell me I get something to shoot with. I didn't want to play through the whole game with just a melee weapon. I was really afraid of that.
Find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA. I'll find Cindy too.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
And now you know, we have something called a big sister. Not just a little sister, but now we have a big sister. Oh my god. Look, it's like an actual FPS. Alright, she's gonna run that way, so I have a minute to try to recoup, find some health, find some bullets. Big sister, much more threatening than a Big Daddy, in my opinion. Not a matter of which one you like more, which one is just straight up more threatening. Which one would you be more afraid of to fight? I'd be scared shitless if the little sister popped down. I need health really bad. Like, this is not good at all. Ugh, I need health. I can't do a boss fight right now. Fuck, dude. Look at that. The way it does that is so fucking cool, dude. Look at how beautiful that looks. I'm not talking about literal graphics. I'm just talking about, like, the thought of having her come out, scratch up the glass, and then it just bursts at you in slow motion. Like, I love the thought and effort that they put into these games. The Big Daddy and the little sister. So right there, you'll see that's the Big Daddy that was in the museum in the bonus part that we did at the end of Bioshock Remastered, which I think is really cool. Look at this, dude. I love that they actually give you like a view of the city in this game. To some degree. There's a big sister swimming off and away. She's gonna let me keep going, which is kind of crazy. Alright, let's drain this out and we can keep moving. I think the water looks great in this game, especially for the time. Honestly. I'm going to try to use the drill as often as possible. Just in the early stages so I can... Look, it's everything we had to gather at the end of the last game. So, what you have is this little... What do they call it? Hack tool. So you can shoot it at things. And you can hack them from a distance in this game, too. Also, the hacking's a little different in this. I don't remember if there's... also pipes or not. If you do blue, it's an instant full hack. They get much harder as time goes on. I don't remember if you can do the pipelines in this one or not, or if that's only in the first game. Oh, are we about to get a cutscene or something? Or you know what I mean, a speech.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta. Since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Alright, so she recognizes you. She knows who you are. There is no hiding anymore. What am I supposed to do? Okay, good. We have to wig out. Oh, look how pretty this looks, dude. Look how fucking pretty this looks. Dude, this game. All these games, dude.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
So, hope this helps. This is for you. So this is a gift from Eleanor. So that is Eleanor all grown up. The little sister from the beginning of the game. That you were separated from. So telekinesis. So we're going to start to see more splicers. Like the leadhead splicer you just saw is the splicer that shoots, I believe. They all have their own little... what makes them the type of splicer they are. There you go. Guys, look, it's a wrench from Bioshock 1. Oh my god, it's not the one, but still.
One must know the beast before it can be slain.
She's such a cool character.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Barely made it through that. You see my health? Okay, so I'm going to use that as a little bit of a cliffhanger. So that is going to be the end of part 1 of Bioshock 2 Remastered. I do hope you join me for the full game. There is a playlist on the right for this full game, as well as if you go to youtube.com/CobaltGaming, you can see the playlist for the first game, and eventually Infinite and Burial at Sea. Also, twitch.tv/HayesThatChase if you want to see everything we're doing live when we're streaming. Notifications on for both is the best way for you to stay up to date and be one of the first people involved and in the chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in part 2.